Hello, my pretties. What is it? It's Shadow the Lion Queen, and welcome back to another episode of Shadows and Pretties. Today, this is episode 353. So, today, I'm going to be reviewing a really heavily disliked, well, remake. Make is called Black Christmas. This is the ninth. This is the what was oh yeah, the 2019 remake of Black Christmas. So, with that being the case, and with that being said, pretty much this is a 2019 remake. It's a second loose remake of the the original 1974 Black Christmas movies after the 2006 Black Christmas. This follows up a group of sorority sisters at Hawthorne College as they're preyed upon by unknown stalkers. So this movie pretty much has it's pretty much, a remake of the original Black Christmas. I don't know why they made it for the second time, but with that being said, I'm basically going to explain what actually happened in this movie in case for those who have not seen this movie in a really long time or something like that. And I could definitely say this movie is the worst remake. I definitely have to say about this. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna sit here and, talk about what this movie is about. So basically, the plot is about this about pretty much it's pretty much the same as um the other, Black Christmas movie. So basically, in the beginning you see a Foghorn College student, Lindsay, gets killed by a masked individual. Riley Stone, who's a member of the Mu Kappa explosion sorority, struggles with PTSD after being violated by Delta Kappa Omicron fraternity president Brian Huntley. Meanwhile, her sorority sister Chris has angered the DKO fraternity and Professor Gelson, following a petition from her requesting that the university founder, Calvin Foghorn's bust, to be moved to the building, and another requesting Gelson to be fired due to his refusal to teach books written by women. So Riley and Chris, along with their friends Marty, Jesse, and Helena, arrived at the DKO fraternity for the talent show, where Riley discovers the new pledges for DKAO engaging in a ritual around Foghorn's bust. She saves a drunken Helena from being assaulted by a DKO member and takes Helena's place in the talent show. Upon seeing Brian in the crowd, she performs a song with her sorority sisters condemning the pretty much I'm not going to say what it is, but if you guys want to know, it's it's NSFW related, so we'll just say that. The fraternity later, Helena is abducted by Lindsay's attacker, while Riley begins to bond with Landon, a kind-hearted frat boy, and the girls started to receive threatening text messages from an account posing as Calvin Hawthorne, similar to what Lindsay had received before she was murdered. The next day, sorority sister Fran is attacked and killed by the masked assailant. While searching for Helena, Riley encounters Gelson to find his list of the MKE girls. She reports the disappearances to campus police, but they refuse to help. So that night, Riley and Chris argue over Chris's posting performance, in which Riley reveals that at the end, Brian violated her. As Riley blames Chris for the threatening messages from DKO, Marty argues with her boyfriend Nate and demands that he leaves after Jesse gets killed by the assailant. The girls are also attacked, leaving Marty injured. Chris discovers Jesse's body while Nate arrives to apologize and gets also murdered. Riley kills the assailant, but The girls are attacked by two other individuals. Marty dies while Riley and Chris kill the attacker, and the identity of him as a DKO pledge and saw the ritual earlier. So the two escape in Nate's car, and Riley theorizes that Hawthorne, who is known as practicing black magic, is responsible for the murders via his bust, which emits black liquid. Chris suggested to go to the police, but Riley demands that they go to the fraternity, and the two separate. Riley enlists Landon to help her entire fraternity. Chris discovers Lindsay's sorority sisters also being attacked by DKO and rescues them. At the DKO house, the frat brothers force Landon to become a pledge. Riley discovers Helena, who is tied up there before being knocked unconscious by a DKO member. She awakens bound to be confronted by Gelson, Brian, and the other DKO members. Gelson reveals that after Chris forced the bust's relocation, they have discovered Fawthorn's plan, involving a spell and the black liquid to control women. The liquid allows the spirit of Hawthorne to possess the fraternity pledges and sends them out to murder the woman who deem truly. Now, Helena has been secretly working with the fraternity and stole items from her sisters that is allowed to possess the pledges to locate their targets. Helena gets murdered before Chris and the other sorority sisters attack the fraternity. Riley overpowers Brian and smashes Hawthorne's bust. Chris sets Galston on fire, and the woman and Landon escape, locking the frat brothers inside and leaving them to burn to death. Thus how the movie ends. Well, this one was definitely really something. I'm just going to sit here and say this right now. So, this one is a remake to the 1974 film Black Christmas. So, but however, though, this movie was not that good. I'm just going to sit here and say this right now that a lot of people really don't like this movie. They definitely have to say is pretty much the website on Rotten Tomatoes reads that some people say that this is better than the 2006 remake and yet not as sharp as the original. So, yeah, I could definitely say this remake was just not really that good. I like the 2006 Black Christmas remake. I thought that one was pretty good. While I could definitely say the acting wasn't that bad, it actually was pretty decent. So there is definitely that. I can definitely say that, it's decent and that it's a it does have an interesting concept and stuff, but I just find this to be very disappointing. The remake of, this, I don't know why they had to remake it for like the second time, but one remake is definitely enough, per movie or something. But, when I first watched this movie, I wasn't really that big of a fan of this film. I mean, the 2019 movie. The original was better, and the 2006 remake was actually pretty good too. Well, the concept of it is pretty interesting. I could definitely say that. The gore was all right. Wasn't that bad. The acting wasn't too bad. It could have been better, but, that's just me personally. But like when I'm going to say that this film, I just find this 2019 remake to be very disappointing, in my opinion. I mean, the 2006 remake went into more depth and explains more into what actually happened, which I really like that remake a lot more, but this one just really isn't really the best remake. I'm just going to say that now. I mean, while this movie does have potential in that, I personally have to say that this film wasn't that great. I could definitely say a lot of people didn't really like this film and stuff. So, yeah, this film was definitely disappointing. That's literally all I'm just going to say. But, the original Black Christmas was really good. I like that one. And the 2006 remake was pretty good because in that one, they went into more detail. and more depth into the dark side of the story. I mean, when I talked about that in the last Shadows and Pretties episode, I could definitely say it was a little more extreme compared to the original Black Christmas. Now, I personally didn't think, this one was bad, but unfortunately, when I watched it, I honestly was disappointed with the whole concept of this. Now, while I can say the 2019 remake of the movie had potential to be good, but unfortunately, that's not the case with this movie. That's just me, being honest, if that makes total sense. Now, with that being said, and that being the case, I'm just going to sit here and say right now that this is just simply my own personal opinion on this movie. If you disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these movies. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. Now, I find this remake to be very disappointing for 2019 remake. The 2006 remake actually nailed it a lot better. That's just me, though. But I mean, if you like this movie, let me know what you like about this movie in the comments. I'll respect your opinion if you like this remake. If you like it, then, I respect your opinion. As long as you're not going to opinion bash me or, bitch over the fact that, I like a certain movie better than what I talked about. Yeah. But most of you guys know not to do that, so I'm not that concerned. So anyways, what did you guys personally think of this remake? This 2019 remake of Black Christmas. Do you like it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally help make this movie a lot better. Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. Excuse me. I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload. That way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you want to go follow me on Blue Sky, Twitter, and DeviantArt. Links to those will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on those if you want to interact with me. Also, if you're interested in adding me on Discord, feel free to do so, as I put my Discord username on the About page section, so you guys can go add me on Discord if you'd like to talk there. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my backup channel known as Ms. Dark Shigo, as a link to that will also be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. And that's pretty much all I have to really say about this crappy 2019 remake of Black Christmas. But if there's something that I did not talk about that is in this movie, let me know what it is in the comment section down below. Now, with that being said and that being the case, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. So, as always, I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, I'll see you all next time.